Oh man, your favorite villain is back. The guy that you love to hate, that most of y'all love to hate and talk down on. Adrien the Problem Broner back. Look like he'll be back against somebody you never heard of come November the 4th. A 34-year-old Cincinnati resident by the name of Chris Howard, 18-2 with one draw and 8 knockouts. Look like Adrien Broner will be fighting back down in Miami again. We got to talk about it. What up, YouTube? Big T.O. Heavy Bad Boxing TV, man. Get your goof ass in here. Hit the bag. Hit that like button for your boy. That helps the channel. You know, I appreciate that love. Shout out my gang, man. Y'all already know the count. Now, AB. Now, listen, like I told you guys before, I'm a little biased towards AB because I did have a chance to encounter AB personally on my birthday down in Miami at the Fountain Blue. Him and his gang running around crazy, you know what I mean? Him and the crew. And they showed me mad love on my birthday. Dude was humbled. And I was with my wife. He was mad respectful, man. Showed me a lot of love. And you got to understand that the cameras wasn't on. The lights wasn't bright. It was just Adrien Broner being himself, having a good time in Miami, right outside of Club Live. And that changed the way I viewed AB, you know what I'm saying? Because you hear all of these different narratives about Adrien Broner. So to, get to meet him in person and kind of sit back and watch how he moved and his behavior, I was like, wow, the things that people say about AB is just crazy, and a lot of it is just not true. But so for that, kind of being the cherry on top for my birthday that I got to spend down there, man, hang out with him for a split second, man, and that was dope. You know what I mean? So I'll forever be a supporter of AB, and I think it's a lot of people out there that feel the same way. But not only that, he's just extremely, extremely fun to watch. You know what I mean? He's entertaining at the end of the day. He's definitely, to me, one of the most entertaining fighters that there has been in the last quarter century, man. Bottom line, that's the way I feel. Now, Alan Fox from Boxing News 24 dragged my man through the mud. I want to read some of this article so you'll understand exactly what I'm saying, or what Alan Fox is saying about Adrien Broner. Now, I'm not saying that Alan Fox is lying. Majority of all of this stuff, all of it that I did read is true, but I guess it's the way that he's conveying it. It's the way that he's delivering it about Adrien Broner. And if you just getting into boxing, or you're a casual fan, and you read this article about AB, it'll give you the wrong idea. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say it'll give you the wrong idea. It'll make you be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? This dude's career is over. What is he doing? You know what I mean? When that could be. You never know what the future holds in boxing. We've seen a lot of Cinderella stories. We've seen Adrien Broner be at the height of his career, and now he's at the lower levels, fighting lower level opposition, and with aspirations of maybe getting his hands on another title. And we've also recently seen Regis Prograis call Adrien Broner's name, saying that if he couldn't fight Devin Haney, or if Devin Haney was tripping, he didn't need Devin Haney, he could make a fight with Adrien Broner, and he feels like that fight would be just as big as Devin Haney. And I gotta admit, I kind of agree, because at the end of the day, Devin Haney's not a astronomical name in the sport of boxing. Adrien Broner has, I believe, done better numbers in the past than a Devin Haney. I'm not sure Devin Haney has reached the height of Adrien Broner's numbers at any point of his career. So Regis Prograis could potentially have had, or that could have been true. You know what I'm saying? But this is what Alan Fox had to say for Boxing News 24. He says, and I'm gonna start here. He said, "Listen, Broner looked awful in his last fight, beating a guy named Bill Hutchison by a 10 round unanimous decision last June in Miami. At this stage in the former 4 division world champion Broner's career, he's taken on low-level fights against non-contenders, as whatever talent AB once had is gone. He's beyond washed and just a shell, hanging around for easy paydays against obscure opposition that the average boxing fan has never heard of. And it's unknown what the ultimate goal is. that Adrien Broner and his promoter Don King are aiming for, because he's not going to get a world title shot at 47 or 40. Wow. Obscure. You know what I'm saying? Wash. Just a shell. This is some tough boxing jargon to be thrown at Adrien Broner, I believe. Especially coming from somebody who hasn't been in Adrien Broner's shoes. This is a lot of the times where I don't read these articles, but when I seen Adrien Broner, I was like, hey, let me see what they talking about with AB, because I didn't know that they had set the date for his fight. Now, again, that's going to be November the 4th down in Miami. Don't have a venue yet, doesn't look like. But, to really take, because a lot of times these are these journalists or writers who these guys either ignored or shitted on or whatever the case may be, and they write this type of stuff. And not saying that a lot of it isn't the truth, but it's the way it's delivered. To call the man a shell, you don't even, it's not like a lot of the times when somebody's a shell of themselves, they get knocked out. Nobody's ever knocked Adrien Broner out. It's still I believe in the sport of boxing, it's really saying something if you could get the scalp of Adrien Broner, if you could beat Adrien Broner. I don't think it's going to be too long now where Adrien Broner really will be entertaining some offers from some of these guys who wouldn't mind sharing the ring with Adrien Broner. They know he can sell a fight, and I think he's been reluctant to take those fights because he still has his own real drawing power. They put him and Bill Hutchinson on pay-per-view in his last fight in June. Obviously, they must have made some money because they're about to do it again. He's about to headline another card. Well, more than likely, it's not being announced just yet. I don't think. Maybe it is. If you do know, put it in the comment section that he's going to headline another card on pay-per-view. He's definitely headlining another card, but I don't know if it's going to be on pay-per-view, but it's probably going to be on pay-per-view. So somebody's making a bag somewhere off of AB. And, when you can fight lower level oppositions, non-contenders, and make paydays and not have to sign up to fight some of these other guys, you putting food, he putting food on his table at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? To call him some of these names, to say that he's washed, and to call him a shell of himself, to say that to say he's fighting obscure competition at a time between a Bill Hutchinson and Chris Howard, I can agree with that. You know what I mean? But you don't know what the future holds for AB. These guys are tough, man, at the end of the day. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section, man. AB, do you still find Adrien Broner entertaining? And do you want to see him fight? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, is Adrien Broner a fight that you're going to see? I think so. I think a lot of people still enjoy watching Adrien Broner fight. I think they enjoy the build up to his fights. He goofy as hell, man, at the end of the day when the lights and cameras is on, but it's entertaining. It's fighting at the end of the day. That boy, he's a marketing genius at the end of the day. All right, that's all I got for y'all on this one, man. Big T.O. Heavy Bag. Talk to him, Roger.
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.